Hello, students. We have completed the second credit first chapter, that are the introduction of a morphology. In this lecture, we are going to study the chapter number 2, that are the types of tissue. In previous lecture, I have explained what does anatomy study. Anatomy study cell, tissue, organ. When you taking the section of any part of a plant, such as a leaf, stem, root, any parts of plant, the only two types of part we can see in that section, that are the cell and the tissue. That means cell. That means which type of cell are present, tissue, which type of tissue are present. Only two character we see in that section. Before the seeing the tissue, we should know about the what is tissue, what is cell. Let's see. In this chapter we have see the four type of content. First, first we have to see the what is tissue, description of types of tissue. Then we have to see four important types of tissue. First, it is a meristematic tissue, permanent tissue, complex tissue, and the epidermal type of tissue. There are different types of tissue, but we only see that are the four types of tissue. First, meristematic tissue, then permanent tissue, then complex tissue, and fourth, that is a epidermal tissue. That are the types we are going to see. Before starting this chapter, I want to ask one question. You have know about the cell and the tissue. Cell, it is nothing but the smallest unit of a organism, or the basic unit of a organism that perform all functional activity in your body or the plant body. That means if cell are the dead, that is not growing. If cell are the living cells, that is growing continuously, that are the cell. Okay, the tissue, it is nothing but the group of similar or dissimilar type of cell, that is known as a tissue. For example, two cell having the same character or the similar size and shape, that is also tissue. Two cell having the two different types, one tissue is made up of a same type of cell or the different types of cells. Same type of cell, that means a parenchyma tissue, all cell are the similar. Sclerenchyma, all cell are the similar. That is known as a similar type of a tissue. And dissimilar type of tissue, what is mean by lighter complex tissue, xylem and phloem. One cell it is made up of a xylem, and another cell it is made up of a phloem. That type of structure, it is known as a also tissue. It is nothing but the group of a similar or the dissimilar type of a cell, that is known as a tissue. You have to remember it. The group of similar or dissimilar type of a cell, that is considered as a tissue, that performing the particular function, that is known as a tissue. Tissue is responsible to perform the particular function. Some tissue are performing the function of reproduction, that is known as a reproductive tissue, like androecium, gynoecium. It is made up of a gametic cell, with some tissue only doing the function of vegetative growth. Such tissue is known as a vegetative tissue, which are made up of a somatic cell. I have told that tissue is nothing but the group of a similar or dissimilar type of a cell which performing the specific function. Which type of function? Some tissue are doing the function of a reproduction, like a tissue of androecium and the gynoecium, that is known as a reproductive tissue. The tissue are made for the only reproductive production of a reproductive part, such as the androecium and the gynoecium. Such type of tissue is known as a reproductive tissue. And some type of a tissue are responsible to growth, which are the vegetative growth, such as a stem, root, leaf, that is known as a vegetative part of a plant. That tissue are responsible the growth of this part, it is known as a it is known as a vegetative tissue. Okay, plant tissue can be classified into different types. First, that is a meristematic tissue. That is a more important meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissue, it is an important tissue that are asked in a 1 mark also, 5 marks also, and the 10 marks also in the exam. If you understand that concept here, when we see in details, you do not hard in that content. Let's see what is a meristematic tissue. The tissue having the property of continuous division of a cell and adding the new cell, therefore also is known as a growth tissue. Let's see meristematic tissue. The tissue having the ability to the cell division and the adding the new cell, that is known as a meristematic tissue. Okay, is that clear? The tissue having the ability continuously cell division and the adding the new cell into the tissue, that is known as a meristematic tissue. Due to their function, it is also known as a growth tissue. Why it is known as growth tissue? The tissue having the continuously dividing cell and the cell are dividing, that means a growth of plant will be take place. Like permanent tissue. Permanent tissue, it is a one type of a meristematic tissue, but that tissue lost their ability of a cell division, but that lost the ability of a cell division, and they perform entire life only one function, that is a particular or the specific function, that is known as a permanent tissue. That means xylem, phloem, epidermis, any tissue, but they are firstly doing the function of meristematic tissue, that means a cell division, but they lost their function, due to which entire life they perform only one specific function. That type of tissue is known as a permanent tissue. That may be xylem, phloem, epidermal tissue, parenchyma, sclerenchyma, any type of tissue are that lost their ability of cell division, and for that purpose entire life that do only one function, that is known as a permanent tissue. Next is simple tissue. Simple tissue, the tissue is made up of a one type of a cell, that means a similar type of a cell. I have explained previously, similar type of a cell and dissimilar type of a cell. Similar type, that means all characters, size, shape, character are the same of every cell, and the group of that cell is known as a simple tissue, like a parenchyma, sclerenchyma, cholenchyma, that are the type of a same type of a made up of a tissue, that is known as simple tissue. That means all cell having the similar size, shape and the characters, that is known as a simple tissue. And the another is a complex tissue. The tissue are made up of a different or the dissimilar type of a cell, different and dissimilar, their size also dissimilar, characters also dissimilar. For example, vascular bundle, it is one type of tissue in which xylem and phloem are present. Xylem having their own characters, phloem they also having the own characters, but xylem and phloem do not have their same character, but they are combined and present in a one tissue, that is known as a complex tissue. Let's see, here are the flow chart. If you don't remembering that concept in the theory, we have to make only one flow chart. Let's see, classification of a tissue. Meristematic tissue, permanent tissue. Permanent tissue is classified into simple and complex. Okay, and meristematic tissue are classified into apical, lateral, intercalary. That types I have described in a lateral when we are study the entire part of a meristematic tissue. Okay, that are the first point, meristematic tissue. Then second types, permanent tissue. Okay, permanent tissue are classified into the two types: simple tissue and the complex tissue. Okay, the simple tissue are classified into three parts or the three types: parenchyma, cholenchyma, sclerenchyma. Complex tissue are classified into xylem and the phloem. And the one another special type, that is the epidermal tissue. Epidermal tissue, it is nothing but the tissue are present the outside of a plant organ, that may be epidermis, stomata, trichomes, or the any parts. The classification of a tissue, here classification we have see on the basis of their organization, that means how tissue are the arranged. There is a next types of classification on the basis of a function. Let's see meristematic tissue, meristematic tissue are responsible for the growth of a plant, hence it is known as a growth tissue. Epidermal tissue, which are meant for the protection of a plant. Epidermal tissue like epidermis, stomata, trichome are present on the epidermis of a or the outer surface of a plant. Then ground tissue, the tissue are made up for the storage and the photosynthesis. They like tissue are present near the cortex. Okay, then mechanical tissue, the tissue are made for the strength and the support. That means if any plant there is a more wind or the more airflow, that plants collapse. That means they do not have a mechanical strength in that plant. Such condition, if any plant ahead, that means that stand in the flow against the flow of a air, that means they have a more mechanical strength. Some tissue are the tissue in a plant that gives the strength and support to the against the environmental condition, that is known as a mechanical strength. Which are the such type of tissue? Such as a sclerenchyma, cholenchyma, that are the included here. Then vascular tissue, vascular, that means they perform the function of a transportation food as well as a water and minerals, that is known as a transportation. Is that clear? That is the first part of this chapter, that is known as a introduction, definition, description and the outline of a tissue system. Okay, are you understand that concept? If you have any doubt, please comment below the section. Subscribe my channels Mukul's Botany to get daily updates of educational videos. Thank you.